Hi, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Daniela, and today I'm gonna watch the first episode of The Haunting of Bly Manor. It's made by Mike Flanagan, the same guy that did The Haunting of Hill House, and I love that so much. One of my favorite shows, and in a way, I have great expectations about this as well. But I'm not gonna compare them because it has nothing to do with Hill House. It's a different story, and I know there are some actors that were in the Hill House, so I'm really happy. Also, one of my favorite things in Hill House were the hidden ghosts. Probably they were the only ones that kind of gave me chills, so I loved looking for them. So in a way, I hope they bring them back. Anyway, as always, I have something to drink. The episode is ready to start, so without further ado, let's do this.
We lay, my love and I, beneath the weeping willow. But now alone I lie, and weep beside the tree.
There's a strong probability that you two get to watch each other die. And that's the preferred outcome. To truly love another person is to accept that the work of loving them is worth the pain of losing them.
I have a story. Well, it isn't really my story. It belongs to someone I knew. And it's not exactly short.
Well, it seems we have time enough.
The teacher was, by choice, a solitary young woman, come up to London in trepidation to answer in person an advertisement.
Oh, okay.
What's the catch? You're younger than most who'd apply for this sort of thing. What makes a woman of your age want to give up her life to take care of someone else's children? A life in America at that. Full time as well.
Probably she's trying to move on from something, and it has to do with that ghost.
We did find someone for a while last summer. A promising young woman. The children liked her. And then she... Well, I suppose she died. It was her own fault, to be blunt. Her choice to be blunter. But she died on the grounds.
Suicide.
Never mind the parents died abroad. Never mind the governess took her own. So, yes, the story precedes the job, at least at all the agencies. Now, no one wants it. Superstition, imagination.
I'm not running from anything, and it hurts me when you say that. You know it hurts me when you say that. I love you, Mom.
Boyfriend. I'm so glad that Raoul is in this.
Owen, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I was born in Bly. The town, I mean, not the manor.
Oh.
I escaped for a bit. Spent some time in France.
What?
Studying to be a chef.
Yeah, here I was just thinking you were a driver.
No. Only sometimes when Henry asks me.
Now, what's that?
Oh, this. Just a silly thing, really. Just a moment.
What a gorgeous lake.
Oh, you mustn't. It really is just a smelly old pond. Who needs that old pond anyway? There's so much else that's so much better.
Okay, creepy girl.
It is perfectly splendid to meet you.
Oh, well, what a gentleman. And this must be Mrs. Gross. Hi,
Oh, sorry. Goodness, I was miles away.
I'm Danny.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, Hannah Gross.
You fool, you can injure yourself, and the stairs are not forgiving.
That's a ghost. Tell me that's a ghost.
You see, and Mrs. Gross stairs, they're brutal on
It was moving.
I don't have any issues, and this is where our parents used to live. You don't go in there anymore. We don't go in there anymore. It's all covered up.
I'm afraid this wing's closed at the moment.
And covered up. But underneath it all, It's all just perfectly splendid.
Oh! I'm sorry. May I come in? Yes, of course.
See.
Perhaps knock from now on? Not much. I know. Just a little something to make you feel more welcome.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Thank you. It's very pretty.
Now stop being creepy.
I'm just gonna finish up here and see you in a few minutes, okay?
Of course.
So he lives with his mother?
Lives for her more like. That's why I came back from Paris. She took ill. Quite ill, I've heard.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You say she's getting better.
Yeah, better every day. I mean, he says that, but he leaves earlier and earlier these days. He used to stay overnight for supper.
Maybe she feels well enough to eat, so he has to get home in time to cook for her.
I'm sure you're right, sweetheart.
Oh, wait, you're not gonna eat?
Yeah. I'll have it later.
Okay.
And she's being creepy again.
It really is very silly, isn't it? Where did you get that?
What?
The butterfly clip.
Oh, Miles gave it to me. Who does it belong to?
Miss Jessel,
Who's that?
the other one. Before you.
Oh, the other nanny. That's cute. She sees ghosts.
You know,
There
Mrs. Gross seems to think you should call
it
me Miss
is.
Clayton.
She is. He is.
Didn't you like it?
I'm sorry?
The butterfly.
Oh,
It's weird when this close up on her
was a little upset.
disappears, but when it's further, it's there. It was also in the mirror.
Put her back. She stays there. It's just lovely that you're here.
Thank you, Flora.
But
It's
you
like,
have to promise
is
me
that like a doctor, like a plague doctor,
promise me
and
that you'll stay in your room.
has the mask and a hat? Because it's there.
The rooms were larger at night, as though the house itself had inhaled deeply as the sun disappeared, expanding as it held its breath for the morning.
She sees that ghost only in mirrors, like a reflection. That's why she's covering every mirror. There it is. First time I see a ghost so clear, so in focus.
You left your room last night, even though you promised you wouldn't. Miss Clayton!
How do you know that?
You've got to stay in your room. Come and see.
Why?
So she doesn't see you.
Who?
The lady.
What lady?
The lady in the lake.
Flora. Something you used to do at school? Play pranks? Tricks?
I never quite saw the point of tricks.
Your uncle told me a little bit about your problems at school.
You spoke with my uncle.
Well, of course, he hired me.
There was someone behind her. I thought it was a tree. Oh, I'm glad to see Luke is okay.
Oh, there she is.
They got away from me.
Oh, no. I'll get it. You have a seat. Relax. If that's easy.
Was the doctor in the fireplace?
Hello?
Was there somebody working on the grounds today? Maybe a repairman or something?
No, I don't believe so.
Because I saw a guy on the parapet on my way in.
On the parapet.
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
Oh, I've not been up there.
They all know something, especially the kids.
You're not gonna eat anything?
Oh, no, I already ate. Just here for the company.
Does she ever eat?
Your predecessor.
Miss Jessel.
Yeah. She was a bright young thing. Ambitious, intelligent, kind of heart. There was a man, which really is the only thing that can bring down a woman like that. You know, we skipped town. We're tied to some of Henry's money and the poor thing's heart. Flora found her. And Jamie found Flora. To hear her tell it, Rebecca's body in that water, face down, talisman. This tiny game of Flora's to keep us all safe.
You like games, Danny?
Not at bedtime.
It's the best time for games, really.
Stop being weird, Miles. You're so weird sometimes.
You tell me.
Miss Clayton?
I was just about to tuck you in.
That bitch
There's an
again.
electric fan in
And I'm not
front of
talking about the kid, I'm talking about the ghost behind.
That's right. My cupboard.
They are being creepy, don't go in the closet. They're gonna close the door, close and lock the door.
Guys, I said no games. Open up. Guys!
There he is again. It's only one pair of feet. Behind that tree. Well, that's not creepy at all. Little children of the corn. So that was the first episode of The Haunting of Bly Manor. And it's definitely looking interesting and promising. Nothing much happened, of course. It was the first episode, so we just got the introduction of characters. Fortunately, there are not many, so less names to remember, and a little bit of background of kind of not what is going on, but what happened and how did they get there. We got Danny. She's a former teacher from America and coming to London to take care of 2 kids. I think, as I said, I think she's running from something, whatever happened with her, and whatever that ghost is that she keeps seeing. I think it's someone close to her, like, as I said, boyfriend, fiancé, husband. I don't know, but she continues to see him, but only like in mirrors or in reflections. So that's that. These 2 kids, Miles and Flora, lost their parents, but not in the house. So that's that. They were somewhere in another country, and their uncle is kind of taking care of them. Kind of, for some reason, he's too busy to, actually physically be there for them. So that's why he needed a nanny full time. And there is Hannah, the housekeeper, if I think that's the word. Owen is the cook, Jamie the gardener. And that's all the characters for now. I really liked how it began. Like, all this stuff with Danny happened before. It's just kind of a story that someone else is telling, and I definitely think the woman that is telling the story has something to do with the actual story, but I don't know yet if, like, who she is. Maybe she's actually Danny, who knows, I don't know, we'll see. So these two kids are missing their uncle, and I mean, it is, I guess, their only living relative. So again, it's kind of weird why he's not, like, why he's being so distant. Is he really that distant, or there is something else in the middle and is making him not go to the house, or I don't know. Miles was expelled from the boarding school for some reason. He doesn't seem like a bad kid, so I don't know exactly what happened. Like, I don't think, no, did he got into a fight with someone, or what happened? And sometimes he's definitely acting strange. There are some moments that he's strangely calm, but also talks different. Like when Danny was changing, despite the fact that he was like spying on her, but also was talking strange, and then at the night was looking at the window and had this weird thing about him. I don't know. Flora is living like dolls everywhere. She calls them talisman to protect. Others, she left one at the lake and one at the balcony. And at the lake, their former nanny, Rebecca, drowned herself. Was a suicide. Was it though? And at the balcony where, I don't know his name yet, but you know, former Luke was, Flora and probably Miles sees the ghost. Flora was seeing what is called Rebecca's ghost, so that's that. She also have this dollhouse with dolls in it that look like the at least some of them look like what is called Hannah. Probably that was also Danny, Owen, and also some other creepy dolls. And she also has this doll without a face that she keeps putting it under the closet. And in the beginning there was someone coming out of the lake without eyes, so probably she has like no face features, so it represents her. So Flora sees that ghost also. I also don't know why they locked Danny in the closet. Again, they didn't seem like necessarily bad kids. A bit strange, but not, I don't know, that bad. Like they will play this kind of pranks. And I'm saying that after the first episode. I don't know, they didn't seem like, I don't know why would be the reason why, like, why did they do that? Because after she got out, the footsteps appeared that led it out. I think it was from outside in the old wing. I'm so happy they brought the ghost back. This episode, the only one I saw was the plague doctor, but he was all over the place, even in the fireplace. That was so cool. I don't know if there were more like different ghosts, but for some reason I only saw him. But I know from now on I will look for them. I don't know if the woman that was kind of rising out of the lake without eyes is Rebecca, because she killed herself in the lake. Yeah, that was a nice episode. I really loved it. The house was really nice. So kind of the present day, the time where that woman, because I still don't know who she is telling the story, is 2007, and the thing with Danny and the kids is happening in 1987. So, and I'm so happy they use the same music as in Hill House. I mean, it is really beautiful, kind of melancholic with the piano. Is just so my type. Anyway, can't wait for the next episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you next time. Bye.